now got a chap called CALC. CALC has actually some keyboards on stage, which for many of you who've been watching this tonight will notice is a bit of a surprise. So are you going to be doing some Rachmaninoff or anything?
That's right, but yeah, a few concertos, that sort of thing. Yeah, I thought it was appropriate tonight, yeah. No, actually, I'm not going to play it all.
Brilliant. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, CALC, take it away.
Before we have a look at your technical stuff, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like you were just the last track, the last.
Yeah.
I mean, you were divided into tracks,
It was 4 distinct tracks throughout the set.
and
yeah.
it actually felt like there were proper band-like segues going on.
Well, I think, yeah, I mean, I tried to do the segue thing, and yeah, I mean, but there were 4 distinct sort of parts to it. And yeah, I think it's quite easy though. If you find a nice arpeggiator or a nice arpeggio, covers a multitude of sins for the segue. Hang past the drums, arpeggiate on, you can get to wherever you need to get to. But
I'm going to
yeah.
steal what you were saying because it felt. How do I say this? It felt like it did feel a bit like watching a band.
Well, I mean, to be honest, that was kind of something I felt as well.
So
And-
while you're
yeah.
playing it, I mean, this is something I'm always interested in because I
Yeah.
don't touch. I mean, this isn't really a modular setup, is it? This is.
There's a little bit of modular there, but
Little bit
everything is
modular.
pretty much sort of
Oh, so
standalone. hardware as well.
obviously, we should have a look now because I've
Okay,
started.
yeah.
Come on.
Come on round,
Come on.
yeah, come on round and take a look. So obviously it's all powered down now, but yeah, I mean this is the brain of it all. The Hapax, French company Squarp built this amazing sequencer. It's so powerful. I mean it can do so much stuff, and of course it's pretty hands-on as well. You get a lot of kind of real estate, you can see what you're doing. With
Yeah.
it. It's really
So
good.
is this basic? This is the massive brain at the
That's
centre
the brain.
of everything.
That's the centre of everything. That's sending MIDI out to pretty much everywhere, really. So I mean, for the circuit rhythm, it's just sending clock to that, for example. But it's sending MIDI to the Prophet X. It's sending MIDI to the Vondon Polyphrase and to the Wingy as well. And I think you mentioned about the band thing. I think this has got so much to do with that
So
because.
let's talk about this.
Yeah, so that's the Wingy. I mean, I'm besotted with this thing. It's two resonators inside there, and you can feed it MIDI, and you've got there's a poly mode where you can play it 3-note polyphonically per channel.
Oh wow!
But
yeah.
throughout it was set to just a single monophonic line, and so I'm sending the drums into that. But I've mentioned this before. The distortion that you get on that is I just find it blissful.
I mean,
It's
there
really
were
good.
moments in your set which were just suddenly becoming like, I mean, the dynamics of what was coming out of your fingers.
Well,
was quite.
I mean, the Hapax, his fingers really, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I saw your fingers on stage.
They did
They were there.
move occasionally, yeah.
But it was so powerful.
Yeah.
And you said
And
this-
I think it's this. I
two
mean,
resonators.
Two resonators
three-
with
three-note
distortion. You can get 3-note poly, and it was just on a mono setting for tonight. But feeding it the drums is basically, that's your plectrum hand. It's like having sort of rhythm guitars on stage. So so that was that. And then a lot of the gnarly lead stuff is coming from Just Friends here as well.
So you
that
were telling
module-
me earlier, so this is an envelope. There's 6 envelopes.
Well, it's many, many, many things. It is manifold in its existence. I mean, and I think that's one of the things they call it as well. So it's basically sort of 6 envelopes that you
there
can
it is.
trigger.
Many-
for mannequins. Nearly
Mannequins.
But basically, there's different modes to it. I mean, looping envelopes can become audio rate oscillators if you want. And so I've got a little Norm's music computer here, and all that is doing is connecting to this module here called Pro. This module is connected via I2C, which is a type of kind of serial connection into Just Friends, and basically says, please become a 6-voice polysynth.
Wow.
And so that's what that was doing, but obviously there's a lot of arpeggiator stuff going on in that. So that's really kind of the lead part for what it's
It's
doing.
amazing.
The Prophet X is just, I mean, I just love this thing so much. I've been wanting a good sampler for a long time.
Yeah.
And this is it in absolute excess.
So
It's wonderful.
So this is 4 how much polyphony does it have?
You can have up to 32-note polyphony if you want, which is insane, but generally it's 8-note polyphony, and that's 8 stereo voices.
Oh, bloody
so,
hell.
so that's kind of 16 voices,
That's
but if
incredible.
you press the 16-voice button, it becomes 16 mono voices. If you press and hold the 16-voice button, it becomes 32 paraphonic.
Right.
So, I kept it in 8-voice. But actually, I put it into a multi-mode, which means you can address it from 2 separate MIDI channels.
Sure, right.
And it
okay.
becomes a bitimbral 4-note machine. and that's how I was using it tonight.
It was beautiful. So you fall in love with this thing, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I borrowed this from work. Yeah, I borrowed it from work. But I was telling Andy
Do they
as
know?
well.
Do they know you've
They
got
know.
it?
Yes,
Okay,
I did
that's
say I was
fine.
going to play a gig
Just
with it.
gonna
Is that
say,
okay? And it's like, well,
It could get sticky when this goes up.
no, it's so but this will be mine. I mean, this is my next purchase without a shadow of a doubt.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
it's
over the
a
moon
huge
with it.
and beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It has to be said, what a fantastic set,
Thanks
Chris.
very much.
We
Had a lot of fun.
were on our feet going like that. And
Yeah, I had a lot of
what
fun.
more
with that.
can you ask?
Exactly right. That's it. Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Thank you, Chris.